Hello. Welcome to this sacred space of wisdom, peace, and transformation. Whether it's your first time here or you're a returning member of this mindful community, I'm so glad you've joined me today. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, things just don't seem to work out? Like there's an invisible wall blocking your path to happiness, success, or fulfillment? Maybe you've experienced rejection, financial struggles, or relationships that seem to fall apart despite your best efforts. If this resonates with you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into practical steps and timeless wisdom that can help you break free from those invisible barriers holding you back. Whether it's rejection, financial struggles, or challenges in relationships, this teaching will guide you to realign your energy and open the door to the abundance you deserve. Now, before we begin, I want to invite you to become a part of this growing mindful community. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. By doing so, you'll never miss out on content designed to inspire, empower, and support your personal transformation. Together, we're creating a space of growth, wisdom, and positivity, and I'd love for you to be part of this journey. So, let's get started and take that first step toward realigning your energy and inviting abundance into your life. In Buddhism, the mind is seen as the ultimate creator of our reality. Everything we experience starts with a single thought. As the Buddha said, we are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. What does this mean for you? It means that your current reality is a reflection of the thoughts, beliefs, and intentions you've held onto in the past. And here's the good news. You have the power to change it. By aligning your thoughts and actions with abundance, you can create a life filled with opportunities, success, and joy. This is not just a philosophical idea, it's something you can practice and see results from. That's why I'm sharing this teaching with you today. It's worked for me, it's worked for others, and I know it can work for you too. But first, let's understand the essence of abundance from a Buddhist perspective. Abundance, in its truest sense, is not just about material wealth. In Buddhism, abundance is about balance, harmony, and sufficiency. It's about feeling supported by the universe, knowing that your needs will always be met, and experiencing joy and gratitude in every moment. Think of abundance as a river. When the flow is clear and uninterrupted, the river nourishes everything it touches. But when there are blockages, negative thoughts, fears, doubts, it disrupts the flow, and abundance becomes harder to access. Many of us unknowingly create these blockages through our beliefs. For example, you might think, I'm not good enough. There's never enough money. Success is for other people, not for me. These thoughts act like stones in the river, preventing abundance from flowing freely. The first step to inviting abundance into your life is to recognize and remove these blockages. Why belief is so powerful? In Buddhism, belief is the seed from which all things grow. If you believe in scarcity, you'll experience scarcity. If you believe in abundance, you'll attract abundance. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about cultivating an inner state of confidence, peace, and alignment with the universe. When you truly believe that you are worthy of abundance, your actions naturally align with that belief, and the universe responds. But here's the catch. Belief without action is like planting a seed and never watering it. To manifest abundance, you need both belief and intentional action. That's where today's teaching comes in. I'll be sharing a specific practice, a ritual that has helped countless people align their energy and open themselves to the flow of abundance. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true, or can something as simple as belief and mindfulness really change my life? Let me assure you, these teachings are not about magical thinking or quick fixes. They're about understanding the natural laws of the universe and working in harmony with them. In Buddhism, this is known as right effort, the disciplined and intentional actions that lead to transformation. If you approach this with an open heart and genuine effort, you'll be amazed at what can happen. In fact, I've seen people's lives change dramatically by applying these principles. Later in this video, I'll share some of their testimonies with you. So, what can you expect to learn in this video? First, we'll explore the Buddhist perspective on abundance and belief in more detail. Then, I'll guide you through a practical ritual, a simple but powerful practice to cleanse your energy, set your intentions, and invite abundance into your life. I encourage you to stay until the end, because every part of this teaching builds on the last. By the time we finish, you'll have everything you need to start transforming your life. This is not something to take lightly. As I mentioned earlier, these teachings have worked for countless people, and they can work for you too, but only if you approach them with sincerity and commitment. Before we dive in, let me take a moment to thank you for being here. Whether you're a long-time member of this community or someone who just stumbled upon this video, know that your presence is deeply valued. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and becoming part of our growing community of mindful seekers. This is a space where we support each other, learn together, and share our journeys. And if you find today's teaching helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need it. Together, we can spread these teachings and create a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. In Buddhism, belief is not just a passive thought. It is a dynamic force that shapes our reality. As the Buddha said, "What we think, we become." This teaching reminds us that our thoughts and beliefs are not insignificant. They are the seeds from which our entire lives grow. Let me share a simple analogy. Imagine your mind as a fertile field. Every thought you think is a seed. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, or scarcity, your field will grow weeds that choke the life out of your potential. But if you plant seeds of abundance, gratitude, and positivity, your field will bloom with prosperity and joy. Here's where it gets interesting. Your beliefs don't just stay in your mind. They influence your actions, your energy, and the way you interact with the world. When you truly believe that you are worthy of abundance, this belief radiates from you like a light. It attracts opportunities, relationships, and circumstances that align with your intention. In Buddhism, this interconnectedness is known as dependent origination, the idea that all things arise and are shaped by their conditions. In Buddhism, abundance is not seen as something external that you need to chase or acquire. Instead, it is your natural state. The teachings tell us that when we remove the layers of ignorance, attachment, and aversion, what remains is a sense of completeness and sufficiency. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that young children rarely worry about lack? They trust that their needs will be met. They live in the present moment and find joy in the simplest things. This is the essence of abundance, a state of trust, gratitude, and openness to life. However, as we grow older, societal conditioning, past experiences, and negative beliefs create a sense of scarcity. We begin to believe that there's not enough to go around, or that we're not deserving of abundance. These beliefs create blockages that prevent the natural flow of prosperity from reaching us. Breaking the cycle of scarcity thinking. So, how do we break free from the cycle of scarcity thinking? The first step is awareness. In Buddhism, mindfulness is the key to recognizing the patterns of thought that no longer serve you. Take a moment to reflect. What do you believe about money, success, and abundance? Do you find yourself thinking, I can't afford this, or I'll never be good enough for that job? How often do you compare yourself to others and feel like you're falling short? These thoughts might feel automatic, but they are not permanent. And with mindfulness, you can begin to observe these beliefs without judgment and gently replace them with thoughts that align with abundance. For example, instead of, I can't afford this, try thinking, I am working toward a life of financial freedom. Instead of I'll never be good enough, try thinking, I am capable and opportunities are always available to me. This practice of consciously choosing your thoughts is known as right effort in Buddhism. It is one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path and is essential for cultivating a life of abundance. To help you understand this better, let me share a real-life example inspired by Buddhist teachings. There is a well-known story of a farmer who lived in a drought-stricken village. While others in the village despaired, the farmer believed that rain would come. Every day, he prepared his fields, planting seeds and nurturing the soil. His neighbors mocked him, saying he was wasting his time. But the farmer's belief and actions were unwavering. One day, the rain finally came, and because the farmer had prepared his fields, he enjoyed a bountiful harvest. His neighbors, who had done nothing, were left scrambling to plant their seeds too late. This story teaches us that belief must be accompanied by action. It's not enough to wish for abundance. You must create the conditions for it to manifest. Now that we've explored the power of belief and the principles of abundance in Buddhism, you might be wondering, how do I put this into practice? In the next section, I'll guide you through a transformative ritual that combines belief, intention, and action. This ritual has helped countless people clear their energy, remove blockages, and align with the flow of abundance. Oh, stay with me, because this is where the magic happens. Before we move into the practical steps, I want to share some inspiring stories from people who have applied these teachings and rituals in their own lives. These testimonials demonstrate how powerful belief and intention can be when aligned with action. The beauty of Buddhist teachings is that they're universal. Anyone, regardless of background or situation, can apply them and see results. These individuals started with the same doubts and challenges you may be facing today, but through mindfulness, intentional practices, and trust in the flow of the universe, they transformed their lives. Howard individual shared this incredible story. I came across this teaching during a particularly difficult time in my life. For months, I had been facing constant rejection. It felt like every door I tried to open was slammed in my face. I was starting to believe that I wasn't good enough, and this belief was weighing me down. Then I decided to try the salt cleansing ritual with an open heart. I wasn't sure if it would work, but I was desperate for a change. After completing the 7-day practice, everything shifted. I received not 1 but 3 job offers in the same week. For the first time in months, I felt seen, valued, and appreciated. This practice didn't just change my circumstances. It changed me. It reminded me to trust in the universe and the power of belief. Now, I approach life with gratitude and confidence, knowing that abundance is always within my reach. This story is a beautiful example of how clearing mental and energetic blockages can create space for new opportunities to flow into your life. Another viewer shared this heartfelt testimony. When I found this teaching, I was at rock bottom. My relationship had ended, I was struggling financially, and I felt like life had no meaning. Everything I tried seemed to fail, and I couldn't see a way out. I started the salt cleansing ritual with a simple intention, to release the pain and invite healing. On the very first day, I felt a sense of peace I hadn't experienced in months. By the 7th day, I noticed people treating me differently. There was a kindness and warmth in their interactions. Soon after, I found a new job, reconnected with old friends, and even started dating someone who truly values me. This practice helped me realize that abundance isn't just about money or success. It's about feeling whole, connected, and supported. I'm so grateful for this journey, and I hope others will find the same peace and transformation I did. Isn't that incredible? These stories are proof that no matter how stuck you feel, there is always a way forward. By aligning your beliefs and actions with abundance, you create the conditions for transformation. I know many of you watching this may feel skeptical, and that's okay. Change can feel uncomfortable, especially when we've been stuck in the same patterns for a long time. But I encourage you to trust this process. Approach it with an open heart and a willingness to try something new. And if you've already experienced results from practicing Buddhist teachings or similar rituals, I would love to hear your story. Please share it in the comments below. Your testimony could inspire someone else to take the first step. Now that we've explored the principles of abundance and heard inspiring testimonies, let's move into the practical aspect. The ritual I'm about to share is simple yet incredibly powerful. It's designed to cleanse your energy, remove blockages, and align your intentions with the flow of abundance. This practice is inspired by Buddhist principles of purification and mindfulness. In Buddhism, rituals serve as tools to help us focus our thoughts, cultivate awareness, and create positive karmic conditions. As you follow these steps, remember that your intention is the most important element. Approach this ritual with sincerity, gratitude, and trust in the process. What you'll need. Here's what you'll need to perform the ritual. 1. A bowl of water. Water represents renewal and the flow of life. It is a symbol of cleansing and transformation. 2. Salt. In many traditions, including Buddhism, salt is seen as a purifying agent. It helps to clear negativity and restore balance. 3. A quiet space. Choose a place where you won't be disturbed so you can focus fully on the practice. 4. An intention. Before you begin, take a moment to reflect on what you want to release and what you want to invite into your life. Steps to perform the ritual. Follow these steps to perform the ritual. Prepare your space. Find a quiet, comfortable spot where you feel at peace. Sit with your bowl of water and salt in front of you. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself and bring your awareness to the present moment. Add salt to the water. As you add the salt, focus on its symbolic meaning. Imagine the salt dissolving not just in the water, but also in your life, clearing away negativity, doubts, and fears. Set your intention. Close your eyes and reflect on your intention. It could be something like, I release all blockages and open myself to the flow of abundance. I am worthy of prosperity, love, and success. Say your intention out loud or in your mind, repeating it until you feel connected to its energy. Perform the cleansing. If possible, use this water for a cleansing bath or sprinkle it lightly over your body. As the water touches you, Visualize all negativity washing away, leaving you renewed and energized. Alternatively, you can sprinkle the water around your living space to clear the energy and invite positivity into your environment. Conclude with gratitude. When you're finished, take a moment to express gratitude. Thank the universe for its support and for the blessings that are already on their way. Gratitude amplifies the energy of abundance and strengthens your connection to the flow of life. This ritual's not just about the physical act. It's about aligning your mind, body, and spirit with the energy of abundance. By releasing what no longer serves you and focusing on what you want to invite into your life, you create the conditions for transformation. Remember to perform this ritual for 7 consecutive days. Each day, take a moment to reconnect with your intention and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Now that you've learned and performed the salt cleansing ritual, it's important to understand how to sustain this energy of abundance in your daily life. The ritual is a powerful starting point, but true transformation comes from consistency. In Buddhism, cultivating abundance is a practice that requires mindfulness, intention, and ongoing effort. Think of it like tending to a garden. You've cleared the weeds and planted the seeds. Now it's time to nurture those seeds so they grow into the life you envision. Lastly, remember that cultivating abundance is a journey, not a destination. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you desire. As the Buddha said, drop by drop, the water pot is filled. Even when results aren't immediate, trust that the universe is working behind the scenes. Celebrate every small win and know that with consistent effort, the larger blessings will follow. Now, I want to hear from you. What steps are you taking to maintain the energy of abundance in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join our growing community of mindfulness and transformation. Together, we can support each other on this journey to a life of balance, harmony, and abundance. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. I am deeply grateful for your presence and your commitment to growth. Remember, abundance is your natural state. Embrace it, nurture it, and watch your life transform. Until next time, may your thoughts be clear, your heart be open, and your path be filled with blessings.